Hi, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of our English Learning podcast. I'm Jennifer, and I'm here, as always, with my wonderful co-host, Elizabeth. How are you doing today, Elizabeth?
Hi, Jennifer. I'm doing great, thank you. I'm excited about today's topic because it's one that really gets people thinking. Is personality more important than beauty? This is a question that has sparked debates for ages, and today we're going to explore it from different angles, considering both scientific studies and cultural perspectives.
That's right, Elizabeth. It's a topic that touches on many aspects of our lives, from how we build relationships and make friends to how we perceive ourselves and others. Today, we'll be diving deep into why personality might be more important than beauty, and we'll discuss what really matters when it comes to forming meaningful connections.
Exactly. And for our listeners out there, we'd love to hear your thoughts too. Feel free to share your opinions, and we might even feature them in a future episode. So, Jennifer, let's start by defining what we mean by personality and beauty. Why do you think these two qualities are often compared?
That's a great place to start, Elizabeth. When we talk about beauty, we're usually referring to physical attractiveness, the way someone looks. Beauty can include features like facial symmetry, skin tone, body shape, and other physical traits that are often considered aesthetically pleasing. On the other hand, personality refers to the unique combination of characteristics, behaviors, thoughts, and emotions that make up who a person is. This can include qualities like kindness, humor, intelligence, empathy, confidence, and more.
Exactly, Jennifer. And it's interesting because while beauty is often seen at first glance, personality is something that reveals itself over time. Physical appearance might catch someone's eye initially, but it's usually personality that determines whether a relationship or connection will last.
That's so true. And that brings us to our main point today. Why might personality be more important than beauty? Let's start by looking at some of the arguments in favor of personality. Elizabeth, what's one reason you think personality holds more value?
Well, Jennifer, one of the most compelling arguments for personality is that it lasts longer than physical beauty. As we age, our physical appearance naturally changes. Wrinkles appear, hair might turn gray, and our bodies go through various transformations. But a good personality, kindness, humor, integrity doesn't age in the same way. These qualities can remain vibrant and attractive throughout a person's life.
That's a great point, Elizabeth. Physical beauty is often fleeting, but personality is enduring. And let's face it, no matter how beautiful someone is, if their personality is unpleasant, it's hard to maintain a positive relationship with them. People are drawn to those who make them feel good, who are genuine, compassionate, and easy to be around.
Absolutely. And studies show that people who prioritize personality over appearance tend to have more meaningful and lasting relationships. Qualities like empathy, humor, and honesty create deeper connections and trust. They help build emotional intimacy, which is the foundation of any strong relationship.
Exactly. And this isn't just about romantic relationships, either. In friendships, work environments, and even in families, personality is key to forming connections and maintaining harmony. Think about it. Would you rather spend time with someone who looks perfect but is rude, or with someone who may not fit society's standard of beauty but is kind, funny, and supportive?
That's a no-brainer for me, Jennifer. And another thing to consider is how personality can actually enhance beauty. When someone has a positive, confident, and warm personality, they often appear more attractive to others. Their inner qualities shine through, making them more appealing than physical appearance alone.
I completely agree, Elizabeth. There's a saying, beauty is only skin deep, but personality goes to the bone. It's those deeper qualities that truly define who we are and how we interact with the world around us.
Exactly, Jennifer. And that brings us to another important point, self-esteem. Focusing on personality over beauty can help build healthier self-esteem. When people value themselves for their inner qualities rather than just their looks, they're less likely to feel insecure or pressured to meet unrealistic beauty standards.
That's so true, Elizabeth. In a world where social media and advertising constantly promote a certain image of beauty, it can be easy to feel inadequate if you don't fit that mold. But when you focus on developing your personality, your kindness, your creativity, your sense of humor, You realize that your worth isn't defined by your appearance.
Exactly. And let's not forget that personality is something we have control over. We can choose to be kind, to work on our patience, to develop our interests and passions. But we can't always change our physical appearance. Focusing on personality allows us to grow and improve in ways that are meaningful and fulfilling.
That's such a great point, Elizabeth. And speaking of growth, I think it's a great time to hear from one of our listeners. Let's take a call from someone who might have an interesting perspective on this topic. Hi there, you're on the air with Jennifer and Elizabeth. What's your name, and where are you calling from?
Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Elizabeth. My name is Sophia, and I'm calling from Sydney, Australia. I've been listening to your podcast for a while now, and I love today's topic. I wanted to share my thoughts on why I believe personality is more important than beauty.
Hi, Sophia. Thank you for calling in. We'd love to hear your perspective. Why do you think personality is more important?
Well, I think personality is what truly defines who we are. I've met people who are considered beautiful by society's standards, but they weren't very nice or interesting to be around. On the other hand, I've met people who may not fit the traditional definition of beauty, but they have such amazing personalities that they light up a room. I believe it's who you are on the inside that truly counts.
That's a fantastic perspective, Sophia. You're right, personality can have a powerful impact on how we perceive others and how we're perceived in return. It's the qualities that make us unique and memorable.
Exactly. And I think focusing on personality helps us build more authentic relationships. When we value someone for who they are rather than just how they look, we're more likely to form genuine connections that last.
That's so true, Sophia. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts with us. It's a great reminder that real beauty comes from within.
Thanks for having me. I love listening to your podcast, and I'm excited to hear more episodes.
Thanks, Sophia. Take care.
Bye, Sophia.
That was a great call from Sophia. Her perspective highlights the idea that personality can truly shape our experiences and relationships, often in ways that beauty alone cannot.
Absolutely, Jennifer. And for those of you listening, if you're enjoying our podcast, please like and subscribe to our channel. Your support really helps us keep creating these episodes and sharing more interesting topics with you.
So, where does that leave us? I think it's clear that while beauty may open doors, it's personality that keeps them open. Beauty might attract attention, but personality builds connections, fosters trust, and creates meaningful relationships.
That's right. And let's not forget that everyone's definition of beauty is different. What one person finds beautiful might not be the same for someone else. But a great personality, kindness, humor, intelligence, those qualities are universally appreciated and admired.
And there's scientific research to back this up too. Studies have shown that people who are considered attractive do tend to get more initial attention, but over time, their personality plays a much larger role in how they're perceived and treated. Qualities like empathy, trustworthiness, and emotional intelligence are often rated as more important in long-term relationships, whether they're romantic, professional, or platonic.
That's such a great point, Jennifer. And another important aspect is that personality can actually influence how we perceive someone's beauty. When we feel connected to someone, when we admire them, their beauty is often enhanced in our eyes. It's like their inner qualities radiate outward, making them more attractive.
Yes, and it works the other way around too. Sometimes, people who may initially seem very attractive become less so if they have a negative personality. It shows that our perception of beauty isn't just about looks. It's also about the qualities that person embodies.
Exactly, Jennifer. And that brings us to an interesting cultural perspective. In many cultures, there's a strong emphasis on inner beauty and character. For example, in Eastern philosophy, there's a concept that one's outer appearance can be a reflection of their inner self. So, cultivating kindness, generosity, and integrity is seen as more important than physical appearance.
That's a beautiful concept, Elizabeth. It reminds us that while physical beauty is often celebrated in media and advertising, it's our inner qualities that truly define who we are. It's those qualities that make a lasting impact and create deeper, more meaningful connections with others.
Absolutely. And it's important to remember that focusing on personality over beauty can lead to a more fulfilling and happier life. When we value ourselves and others for who we are rather than how we look, we cultivate deeper relationships, build confidence, and find joy in everyday interactions.
That's so true. And speaking of finding joy, let's explore how developing certain personality traits can actually enhance our overall quality of life. For example, cultivating empathy, the ability to understand and share the feelings of others, can make us better friends, partners, and colleagues. It allows us to connect with others on a deeper level and build trust and mutual respect.
Yes, and another important trait is resilience. People who are resilient are better able to cope with life's challenges and bounce back from adversity. This can help us maintain a positive outlook, even in difficult times, and lead to greater satisfaction and well-being.
And let's not forget about humor. A good sense of humor can lighten the mood, reduce stress, and bring people together. It's a quality that's often mentioned as highly attractive in surveys about what people look for in a partner or a friend. Plus, laughter has proven health benefits, from boosting the immune system to releasing feel-good endorphins.
Absolutely, Jennifer. And what about integrity? People with integrity are honest, dependable, and consistent in their actions and beliefs. This trait fosters trust and respect in relationships and can lead to a more positive reputation both personally and professionally.
That's a great point. And how about open-mindedness? Being open to new experiences, ideas, and perspectives can enrich our lives and help us grow as individuals. It makes us more adaptable, more empathetic, and more interesting to be around.
Exactly, Jennifer. And let's not forget about self-awareness. Understanding our own emotions, strengths, and weaknesses allows us to interact more effectively with others and make better decisions. It's a key component of emotional intelligence, which is often considered more important than traditional intelligence in many aspects of life.
I couldn't agree more, Elizabeth. And all of these traits contribute to what we call inner beauty. They're the qualities that make us who we are, that make us unique, and that create lasting impressions on others.
Absolutely. And speaking of lasting impressions, I think it's time for us to wrap up today's episode with some final thoughts. Jennifer, what would you say is the main takeaway from today's discussion?
I think the main takeaway is that while physical beauty can catch the eye, it's personality that captures the heart. Beauty might open the door, but it's personality that keeps it open. In the long run, the qualities that define who we are kindness, empathy, humor, resilience, and integrity are what truly matter.
Well said, Jennifer. And it's also important to remember that everyone's definition of beauty is different. What truly makes someone beautiful is not just how they look, but how they make others feel, how they live their life, and the impact they have on the world around them.
That's so true, Elizabeth. So, for all our listeners out there, remember to embrace who you are, focus on developing the qualities that matter most, and don't let societal standards of beauty define your worth. You are more than your appearance. You are your personality, your actions, and your heart.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope this discussion has given you some food for thought and inspired you to think about what truly matters in life. Keep listening, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Bye for now, everyone. Remember to shine from within.